All right, Shalom, Makim. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect that sees his word in all true faith and sincerity. And yeah, today, I just want to title this lesson, One Accord. Because that's what we supposed to be, on one accord, man. And it, pretty much because that's order, man. We supposed to be speaking the same. Matter of fact, let's see. What scripture should I start off with first? Let's see. This is Philippians chapter 2:2. It says, "Fulfill ye my joy, that ye be like-minded, having the same love, being of one accord, of one mind." See, we supposed to have the same mindset, man. Because you gotta understand, Yahweh Shai, he is the glue. That's why you have all these men from different walks of life come together, because we all have the same mindset, and that's Yahweh Shai. The true understanding of Yahweh Shai. What I said, who have known the mind of the Lord? And we have the mind of Mashiach. So the Lord is the glue. And guess what? We can't. That's why the Scripture said, if you preach another Yahweh Shai, and let them be a curse. So Yahweh Shai, as the Scripture have said, man. That's why we being like, man, we on one accord, man. Matter of fact, speaking on that, on the same mindset. This is St. John chapter 17, and I started verse 20. It says, "Neither I pray for these alone, but for them also which believe on me through their word, that they all may be one, as thou, Father, art in me, and I in thee, that they also may be one in us, that the world may believe that thou hast sent me." See? And that's the same mindset, man. Because these people thinking that these simple Christians talking about the Trinity and all that. It's all one. No, it's three separate entities, but it's the same understanding, man. The same mindset. They all on one accord. It's not like well, this mean this, but you go to someone else and you ask them the same question, and they give you a totally different answer. They ain't on the one accord, man. They ain't the same. They ain't the on one accord, pretty much. It said, "In the glory which thou gavest me, I have given them, that they may be one, even as we are one." And what's that glory? The knowledge, man. That's the knowledge, It says, "I in them, and thou in me, that they may be made perfect in one, and that the world may know that thou hast sent me, and hast loved them as thou hast loved me." See? So it's talking about the knowledge. We got understanding of the word. That's why we can see eye to eye, man. Because we got the same understanding, man. Matter of fact, going back on it, because hey, we are the body of Yahweh Shai, man. We are the body of Yahweh Shai, man. So this is 1 Corinthians chapter 12, and this is 1 Corinthians chapter 12, and verse 12. It says, "For as the body is one and have many members, and all the members of that one body, being many, are one body, so also is Hamashiach." And yeah, it's because it's certain brothers that we have different offices, man. We have different tasks, man. Different what's the word? Yeah, different tasks, different offices, man. Just like how your hand is set up to grab, to grab, your feet is set up to walk and all that. Your mouth to speak, eat. That's how it is within the body, man, within the camps, man. But guess what? We are one because we have the same mindset. You know, we have the same mindset, man. Matter of fact, what is that? It's Ecclesiasticus, so Rock 13, and let's see, Ecclesiasticus chapter 13 and verse 15. It said, "Every beast loveth his like, and every man loveth his neighbor." It says, "Every beast loveth his like, and every man loveth his neighbor." Meaning what? That you ain't gonna matter of fact, let me just read on because hey, it explains it. It says all flesh consorteth according to kind, and a man will cleave to his light. See, what fellowship have the wolf with the lamb, so the sinner with the godly. See, so you ain't gonna be able to come together with someone that you can't see eye to eye with, man. You know, you ain't gonna come together with someone that you ain't gonna see eye to eye with, man. You know, matter of fact, it says this is Isaiah 52 and 8. It says, "Thy watchmen shall lift up the voice, with the voice together shall they sing, for they shall see eye to eye when the Lord Yahweh shall bring again Zion." And yeah, what we're singing that new song, man. See, and the script says only one that can know that new song was the 144,000, man. You know, so hey, you gotta be on. We gotta be on one accord, man. It said, "What fellowship have the wolf with the lamb?" Because what's gonna happen when you put a wolf and a lamb together? You put them in a room together. Well, guess what? That wolf is going to tear that lamb up, man. You know, the godly and the sinner and the godly. What's gonna happen with that, man? It's gonna be it's gonna be a fight that's gonna break out, man. And when you see that, you know, like when you watch the videos, you're gonna have these wicked people to come up against you, man. You know, because why they don't see eye to eye? We're not on one accord. It's two different frequencies, man. It says, "What agreement is there between the hyena and a dog, and what peace between the rich and the poor?" See, man. So if you it, jumping up to verse 15, it says, "Every beast loveth his like, man, and every man loveth his neighbor." So is you only gonna deal on with the person with the same spirit as you that you have, man. You know, you ain't gonna. Matter of fact, let's get that in Amos. Let's get this in Amos. Amos chapter 3 and verse 3. It says, can two walk together except they be agreed? And guess what? That's that question stands to this day, man, because it's a question mark behind it. Can two walk together except they be agreed? Because hey, you can even watch with these unity camps, man. Yeah, they you might have someone teaching. It's gonna get to a point where it's gonna be a certain subject that's gonna come up, such as the mark of the beast. Yeah, I mean, the deliverance or the discretion of America, because there's a lot of guys out here that have thrown away their salvation by saying that the chariots are not UFOs. You know, there's certain guys out here that really don't want America to be destroyed, or they want to slow down the process of the destruction of America by saying that volcanoes instead of the nuclear missiles are going to destroy this place. We can't walk with those guys, man. You can't walk with no one that's not on the same frequency as you, because guess what? Somebody's gonna one somebody's gonna bring somebody down, man. You know, either you're gonna bow down to what they say, or it's gonna be discourse, man. You know, so that's why you can't just deal with no anybody. You can't be PC, man. You know. Let's see. This is First Corinthians chapter 1 and 10. It said, "Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, that ye all speak the same thing, and that there be no divisions among you, but that ye be perfectly joined together in the same mind and in the same judgment. See, we said be perfectly joined together. That's that body, man. You go on Ezekiel 37, say he lay the sinews and put the bones together. Hey, cause we're a body, man. You don't have two left feet, man. You don't have two right hands, man. Matter of fact, uh, let's see, let's see. This is bear with me, Akim. Let's see, Slakia. Let me read this again. Amos 3:3. Can two walk together except they be agreed? So you have to agree. You have to agree, man. You have to agree on everything. You can't be butt hurt about Deuteronomy 22nd chapter, man. You know, you gotta agree on these things, man. That's the only way we're gonna be able to walk together. You have to agree. Matter of fact, what the scripture says. Let's see. Let's see. Bear with me. Let's see. This is Matthew chapter 18, and in verse 20 it said, "For where two or three are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them." See, it said gathered together, man. So they're all on one accord, man. There am I in the midst of them, because that's when the Lord is gonna the Spirit is gonna be working in, man. The Spirit working on you. You're doing your lessons, but Scripture says it's two are better than one. And then it says it's hard to break a threefold cord, man. So when you two or three together in the name of Yahweh Shem Shai and speaking the same thing, man, that's a powerful movement. That's that body, man. So you got to be on one accord, man. You got to speak the same thing. You got to have the same mindset. Matter of fact, we can end it off on that. We can end it off on this. I know I quoted it earlier, but I just read it. This First Corinthians chapter 2, and in verse 16. For who have known the mind of the Lord, that we may instruct him, but we have the mind of Hamashiach. It says, but we have the mind. We have the mind of Hamashiach. So it's a collection that had the same mind as Yahweh Shemel Shah. And the Lord, how do we have that? How do we know the mindset of the Lord? Through the scriptures, man. Because the Lord put the thing in the scriptures that what matters, So if we able to understand these words, we're able to we know that we have the mind of the Lord. It says we, so it's a collection, and they ain't like I quoted earlier. It's whoever preach another Yahweh Shai shall be accursed. So it's not the mind of the Lord of what you feel like the Lord should be like. No, it's what the scriptures say, man. So yeah, I just hope that with edit family give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elected who are in our true faith and sincerity, and BTA, Abad Babal.